morning, everybody. Good morning, Your Excellencies. I feel incredibly honoured to be talking to you today and as a representative of the private sector. In particular, I'd like to thank you, Mr. Pulgar Vidal, for your leading role in securing the involvement of business and other non-state actors in the international political process. As with the 2030 agenda, business is no longer viewed as solely financiers or innovators. Instead, they're now looked upon as essential partners in tackling some of the 21st century's greatest challenges. This fundamental shift, this transformation in thinking and looking at these key stakeholders really represents a crucial step in accelerating the implementation of the Paris Agreement, the underlying NDCs, and of course, the 2030 Action Agenda. I stand before you, as Karen rightly pointed out, as one of the 4 leaders of the Business Alliance for Water and Climate Change, which was ratified and launched at COP21 just in December. And I stand before you today really to amplify the voice of the private sector in calling for a low-carbon, water-secure, sustainable future for all. At CDP, the organisation that I'm very proud to work for, we're witnessing a large and growing number of companies and investors stepping up to the challenge and demonstrating their commitments by taking action. For these efforts to be successful, governments and policymakers and decision makers ultimately must move swiftly to create the enabling environments, indicators, and tracking mechanisms that reflect, complement, and build on some of the really transformational frameworks and activities that are already underway. Improving water security is fundamental to achieving our climate neutral ambitions. The Paris Agreement has presented the world with an opportunity to prove that we are serious about working together to combat dangerous and serious climate change. Improving water security requires us to respond in the same collaborative, determined manner. Companies are acutely aware of this issue. They're also acutely aware that water security will be vital to the success of industrial decarbonisation efforts, and indeed to the ultimate success of their businesses in general. In addition, they're also recognising that efforts to conserve water resources can have tangible positive impacts on greenhouse gas emissions and all of the reduction efforts that are underway there. In fact, more than a quarter of the companies engaging with CDP this year recognise that water action is leading to positive climate action. Importantly, and thirdly, they also recognise that sound and effective water governance is essential for driving low-carbon economic growth. Climate policy that integrates water issues provides even greater opportunities for sustainable development. CDP, our investor signatories, and our responding companies provide a model for the brand of proactive leadership that we need. Improving water security and delivering a sustainable, low-carbon future for all is thankfully no longer the sole remit of governments and NGOs, but instead is now viewed as a business imperative. Everyone is under starters orders, and the race is about to begin. And I very much look forward to seeing who the winners are at Marrakesh this year. Thank you very much.